Hi everybody, wanted to jump on here and share more information that I received from my guides last week around light language and actually what it means and how you can integrate it, anchor it, how you can use it in your daily life. Now, like, okay, great, I'm channeling this light language, but I feel like there's more to it. So this is the information that came through. That soul essence that we are receives and transmits the frequencies of light and love in many, many different ways. Our soul essence as such is receiving these light codes, and then we have various different ways that we are allowing that to move through us. So let me give you an example. The first thing is light language. Now, there's a misunderstanding around light language. Everyone's like, I'm bringing through light language, okay? You already have the information within you that you're bringing through your soul speak as such, and then you're also receiving these codes from the universe, the codes of pleasure, of prosperity, of love, well-being, whatever the codes are, to activate those keys within you as well, and to then raise the consciousness of humanity. So by you bringing it in through these light frequencies through your soul essence, you are then through that expanding the light out through your column of light, and then you are raising the consciousness of humanity in that way. Now, when you anchor in these light codes, and I'm just listening to what Spirit is saying, when you are anchoring in these light codes into the earth, you are anchoring in these new frequencies, which is helping raise the consciousness of humanity as a whole. So the earth receives it, it then expands out across the earth, and then it ignites and activates humanity, which is beautiful. Also, at the same time, you are helping the earth's ascension. You're helping the earth become lighter as well. So the earth naturally transmutes negative energies. She's our healer. She helps us to heal. And through us then anchoring in these light codes, it's bringing in the new universal codes of light, the new earth codes, the creator codes, that is then creating our new earth. Okay? Like I said, those could be pleasure codes, those could be codes of prosperity, abundance, health codes, technology codes, various different codes that's coming in at the moment in the form of light. Now, when you as a channel or a transmitter are receiving these codes, it happens in the following way. You can either speak them, you can dance them out, like, through dance and movement. You can also use your hands to draw symbols as such. I often do that. The other way to do it is that you can write, or you can be an artist, and then through your beautiful art, you can bring through light codes in there. Anyone that sees you, hears you, then receives that frequency that's coming through. It then raises their frequency. It ignites or opens up the keys within them that needs to be opened up, and then opening up that portals to then help our crystalline body as such to then hold more of that light. So in this very moment, what is happening is, especially in the last week, there's been so much energy, so much density felt, okay? So the light codes are coming through you. It's vibrating against the density. It's like, come on, you got to go, you got to go. And then it's bringing it up for us to release it. And so it's about acknowledging that you have emotions, that there's things there that's sitting there that needs to be released and healed, and say, I see you, I feel you. Okay, great. Thank you for showing me that there is something that still needs to be healed and released. Now, these codes that's coming in is helping us to transform much quicker, much easier. It's alchemizing density into light. So You can also, another way that you can bring through these light codes through your soul essence is by toning. Now, if you want to activate your light language, or perhaps your writing or your dancing, or you want to sign, bring in signing, whatever it is, in which way you want to bring through these frequencies of love and light. And these light codes are the highest frequency of love. Whatever way you want to use or do it or bring it through or be that transmitter for these frequencies of light is perfect for you. Not everybody can tone. Not everybody wants to sing it out. Not everybody wants to speak the light language. Perhaps you feel more comfortable drawing the light codes on a piece of paper, or being that artist, or perhaps you infuse your baking with light codes, and anyone who eats that or visually sees your cake receives that upgrade. Why do we receive these beautiful light codes? We receive them to help us upgrade our physical body at the moment. Okay, so our DNA is upgrading. Everything within us is upgrading. If you look at a photograph of you about 2 years ago and you look at a photograph now, you will see that you hold more light. There is something that's changed within your physical body and also your energetic body. So we are all changing to hold more light. And you might be at the moment experience a lot of Ascension symptoms, like you might not want to eat certain foods, you might have rashes, you might be experiencing some itching, or that you are incredibly tired. That's all part of the Ascension process, and it's all part of you receiving these new light codes. So if you have been thinking, oh my gosh, I want to activate my light language, and someone's telling you, well, it's outside of you, you've got to go and find it. That's not true. Your soul essence, you already have it within you. It's the frequencies, the denser frequencies or the denser energies as such, that's sitting within your body, like the fear codes, okay? Any type of fear codes, self-doubt, not enoughness, your programs and patterning that you have had for your whole life, that is stopping you from accessing that information. So when I channel through my light language, I literally dissolve or alchemize those denser energies for you to help you activate and embody your soul essence and bring them through in whichever way you want to bring through your light or the light codes, through light language, through writing, singing, dancing, toning, whatever you need to, whatever feels good for you. The misunderstanding here is that we only have light language. We only bring through our soul essence or those codes through our soul essence in one way or one form, and that's not true. There are many, many different ways that we can do this. If you are a teacher and you are speaking and you are teaching, right? So when I work with someone, I channel through the light codes that I need at that moment to help that person's transformation. The same with mentors, other teachers. You will channel through the light codes necessary for transformation in that specific moment. And that's beautiful. So it also comes through your words, and every single word that you have is a frequency. Now, when you speak in your soul speak, which is your soul essence or your language of love, if I can call it that, each of the syllables or each of the words, the tones, holds a frequency. And that frequency that comes through have the ability to heal, to nurture, to soothe, to expand, to dissolve, to transmute, whatever it is that's needed in that moment. It is incredible. We also, what's come through my guides is that this is the bridge. Light language is the bridge to us communicating with other beings, other realities, other dimensions, and also with the animals and the four-legged beings, the sea animals on this planet. So through us speaking in our light language, or maybe drawing symbols, or dancing, or whatever the case might be, we access higher realms, higher dimensions. so that we can bridge the communication gap. And when that came through, I was like, oh my gosh, there was predictions that we were going to speak to dolphins. And I was like, well, us speaking dolphin is a bit weird. But in this way, through our soul essence, we are using our soul speak to bridge that gap of communication to be able to speak to the dolphins, to be able to then speak to other animals and understand each other on a universal level. And it's just such incredible information that's coming through at the moment. So for all of you, you will feel your light language literally either in your heart center or in your throat or in your solar plexus. When mine started, it was in my solar plexus that it all started. And it kind of bubbled up, came through, and then I felt like I wanted to spit some words out. But before that even, I was toning. So I was like, ooh, and that is how I started my light language. So practice that. If you feel like there's something brewing and you feel like, oh, I want to bring through this new kind of essence, or my soul is calling me to do something different. Perhaps I want to write something today. Perhaps you're journaling and the next minute your English writing changes into a different type of writing or a different language, or you start drawing symbols. That's all bringing through light codes. And now how you integrate it through this receiving of the light code is to anchor in those light codes. So every time you do meditation, make sure that you see your column of light anchored into the center of earth, and that you are then bringing through those codes of light, okay, and then anchoring them into the center of earth. Give Mama Earth some of those light codes, okay, and make sure that she receives them, those codes of love, and that then collectively, every time every single light worker anchors their light into the center of earth, it collectively creates this ball of gorgeousness, juiciness, and energy in the center that then moves out across the whole planet and then raises the vibration, the frequency, the consciousness of our planet. It is such an integral part or time for us all to do this. As I'm working with my students in the psychic development training at the moment, we are all working through that process of connecting with our soul essence and activating light language in whichever way. And there's one beautiful lady on here, and she wouldn't mind me mentioning it, that said that she is in her healing, she's using her light language and bringing through in different ways. And she's a dancer as well, and she's bringing through the light language in that way. Now, for a long time, I've been doing the same. I use in the Centaura cosmic healing energy, it's part of the actual healing process, is to bring through tones and frequencies of light to help transform, to help transmute negative energies and denser energies, to help you quickly change that frequency that you're sitting in at the moment, and then change it into a higher dimensional frequency of the fifth dimension. Now, one thing I can share with you, as you activate your light language, you will notice that your psychic abilities are heightened. You will see things, you will feel things more, you will experience different things. And some of those things can sometimes feel out of this world. It's nothing to be afraid of. It is what is divinely timed for this moment in our existence as such. It's a beautiful time to be in. If you're feeling that kind of energy that, oh, you just want to say something and you're not sure exactly how it's going to sound, just start by toning and just using, sound frequencies, or perhaps play your bowls or sit in meditation and just go and then change the sound frequencies. Whatever comes in for you is perfect. There's nothing wrong with it, okay? And the more you practice, the more it will also feel like your guides, the connection with other realms or dimensions will be so much more open. So it's very important for you to continue practicing your rituals about clearing, grounding, and protecting. Okay, so whenever we work with higher frequencies, we also clear, ground, and protect our energy to keep on being that clear channel for information to come through us, to also protect our own energy, to make sure that there's no nasties that's coming to visit us, right? And then grounding, staying really present in the moment, grounding your energy into the center of Mama Earth through your roots or through that beautiful column of light, and anchoring in the energy that is coming through for you. This, my darlings, is an incredible way to help us to heal ourselves, to help heal this world, to raise the consciousness of humanity. But this information is not new, okay? I was talking about anchoring in your light, and I was talking about bringing 3 frequencies of light code last year already. And now we are just receiving more information from Spirit to understand it better, because so much more of you are awakening, so much more of you are kind of stepping into more understanding that there's something different happening for you. And it's a beautiful time of ascension, of awakening into your highest frequency version, multidimensional self. And so I had a dream probably maybe a year and a half ago, maybe even more now, where I was taken up to the 24th dimension. And I literally felt, this was during dream state, I literally felt that I was not going to survive in that 24th dimension. It was a very high frequency, and at that time, now my frequency is so much higher, okay? Then they brought me back to the 22nd dimension, and I was literally stabilized. I felt like, oh, this is cool. I can be here. I can hang out here for a while. The more you receive light codes, the more your frequency will change. You are moving into alignment with the 5th dimensional and higher frequencies of light. The more you do that, the more information will flow through you. You are a transmitter of that energy. You are here to help raise the consciousness, help heal humanity, help bring through the light that is so available to us right now. If you look around you, you will see so much light. The moon is brighter, the sun is brighter. We have incredible white light that's coming through the sun. And look at the sea. You can see it shimmering and shining, even through the trees. So the trees, the wind is helping to shift the energies around at the moment. And so work with the elements, call upon the wind. If you feel like something's stuck and you're not able to shift something, call upon the wind to just move that energy. Feel like the wind's moving through you and just releasing that dense energy for you. I want to also just in a moment pull a card for you to just bring through some guidance around what you can focus on during this time. But know that if you are feeling like you want to activate something within you, like something is bubbling up within you, and you kind of feel like you want to speak in a different language, or you want to sing, or you want to dance, or you want to move your hands in a different way, or you all of a sudden have inspiration to bake a cake or something like that, then go for it. We have to express ourselves, these light codes that's coming through us. We have to express ourselves in various different ways to be able to anchor in the new energy that's coming through. So yes, dancing, singing, listen to music, toning, whatever you need to do it. Okay, my darling, so that is literally what I wanted to share with you today. And please do not be afraid of this. Please be open to expressing yourself in this new way. Be open to expressing yourself as an individual, as a sovereign being, but know that whatever you do has such a huge impact on what is happening in this moment on this planet. And I'm going to go there because I feel like this is okay for me to share with you as well. Is this year has been a year of rebirth, of unearthing, of understanding, of discovering. Next year is going to be 20 million times more. It's going to be a year where literally the veil will be lifted from everything that we thought was right, and we are going to literally see what is happening in the world. The controls, the structures, all of those things, those paradigms, those programs, those things that's been keeping us locked in a bubble as such, is going to be lifted up and out, revealed, and the forces of light is working behind the scenes, and so are we as light workers. We are all working to reveal, to expose, to dismiss and dissolve out the dense, controlling, negative energies that is around. It's incredible. It's an incredible time to be part of. It's an incredible time, and if you are called to share your work, to share your voice, to share your light, or if you simply want to sit at home and through meditation, you want to bring in whatever you feel, you know, if you want to bring in light work through breath work, through your breath, that's fine too. Whatever comes in for you is cool. Do it. Do it. These codes of light that's flowing through us have many different, like I said, they have many different ways of working with you, and they will come in at exactly the right time, which is perfect for you as well and for humanity. In this moment, we are as light workers working to bring through the light and to hold the frequency of the highest frequency of love and light. We are going to be moving into a space next year where we as light workers are going to have a bird's eye view of what's going on, but we will not be affected by what's going on. We will feel some of it in our hearts, in our solar plexus, but we will be able to rise above it so that we can really bring our work and go, okay, that's where I'm needed. That's where I'm needed. This is what I mean to do. This is what I mean to do. So we will be able to rise above it if we raise our frequency. Now, in the next 3 months, it's an integral part of our preparation as such. And so through this, in the last couple of weeks, especially if you've been feeling all these energies and all these things, your ears are ringing, your mouth is dry. I've had such a dry mouth as well. And if you feel like you're like a prune and you just want to drink water constantly, do it. If you want to rest, do it. If you want to dance, do it. If you want to sing, if you want to cry, if you want to scream, if you want to, you know, whatever comes to you, whatever comes to mind that is going to help you release and feel at peace in this moment of just being. Being is important right now. Being. That is what you need to do. And then receiving these frequencies of light through, that is going to help you slowly transform, upgrade your DNA, change the structures within your body. And like I said earlier on, if you feel like you don't want to eat certain foods, don't. Incorporate more fruit, vegetables, water, clean water. If you want to boil your water, that's fine. If you want to get a filtered jug, that's fine. Start drinking more clean water. It's important. Also, you might find that certain plants you can't eat. Even certain plants you can't eat. And that's okay. So if you're a vegan or if you're a vegetarian and there's certain plants that feel like, not for me at the moment, then listen. You also feel like you can't have any meat anymore, and I certainly have been feeling that. So any kind of dense, bulky energy is not being received very well at the moment because we're becoming more light. Our crystalline structure it's opening portals within our body so that we can access more of that crystalline structure. I'm just being shown a picture actually, that's why I'm kind of hesitating. So what they're showing me, and I'm going to just go with it, they're showing me the crystalline body in the physical form, and that the crystalline is like its own DNA, and it's rebuilding. It's like building blocks. Every time we receive light codes through, it's like rejigging or restructuring our physical form, our DNA. Mind-blowing stuff. So this crystalline body is also then opening up these portals within our body so that we can receive more information, new inspiration, activate new gifts, or not new gifts, but those gifts that we already have within us, that we have gathered across lifetimes, those inherent gifts. Beautiful. Other things that's happening, which I will share with you as well, apart from the light language stuff and everything that's activating within people at the moment, is I yesterday connected with the dragon realms. And so it was an incredible privilege and an honor to do so. They are so polite. They are so honorable. They feel like the energy that's come through is one of like the Templar Knights, right? They like sitting at a round table and there's this incredible honor amongst men. That's the essence of them. And so they shared that basically they're here to bring back the magic, to bring back the wisdom, the ancient wisdom of the dragons and the magic. Now that magic comes through in light codes. These light codes that's coming through you are also frequencies of information of ancient times that is being activated within you now. So if you're sitting in meditation and you all of a sudden see a unicorn pop in, don't send it away. Connect with that energy of the unicorns. It's available to you in this moment. Connect with the energy of the elementals, the tree sprites. Over the weekend, I facilitated at a beautiful retreat for women. And we were meditating with plants. And as I was connecting with the plant's energy, I saw this beautiful nature sprite come through. And I could see it was very playful, but it was also kind of, what just happened? She can see me, you know? And so it was just this beautiful connection with this incredible little being, which was so cute. So be open. When you receive more light frequencies through you, you're going to experience more things. Be open to receiving. However, remember, clear, ground, protect your energy. Morning and night, say, I release all energy that is not my own. Or for my highest, greatest good. Stand in the shower, wash yourself clean and see that energy releasing. Stay grounded into this present moment, because if you are grounded into this present moment, you anchor and manifest so much easier. That's another thing I was going to say. Thank you for reminding me about manifestation. These light codes, these frequencies of light, are here to help us manifest instantly, as it's unlocking keys within our body. Okay, it's literally helping us to manifest instantly. Keep your thoughts positive. Set your intentions, really clear intentions for what it is that you want in this very moment, and allow yourself to be driven by your soul energy, by that power, that passion that comes from within, and allow the ego to sit in the back burner for a moment and go, you know what, that's great. Thank you for being there and reminding me of all these things I can and can't do. However, I am now listening to my soul, my higher self energy. You can also ask your higher self energy to facilitate or help facilitate the bringing through of the codes and then receiving those codes. So when you're sitting in meditation, simply invite your higher self and help me to receive and open up. I give myself permission to receive this information. Thank you, thank you, thank you, higher self. Bring through that information or that request as such. To work with your higher self more. It's part of you. It's who you are. You're not separate from it. You're a fractal of a whole, which means that you're a tiny piece of the puzzle, but you cannot make a whole puzzle without the pieces. So make sure that you connect with your higher self energy, because there's so much more power, so much more love, so much more magic available to you when you do that. Amazing times, amazing times. So my darlings, I just want to quickly pull a card for you. Which deck shall we go with? Let's go with this one. No, they want me to use the unicorns. We'll use the unicorns. I've been using the unicorns a lot lately. So here we go. And Through my teachings, I'm bringing through light codes and frequencies to you, and I'm activating you through this process of telling you this information. And that is then bringing through information to you and then unlocking the keys within you that's needed at the moment for you to expand, for you to transform, for you to then awaken to your divine destiny. I don't even want to call it destiny, but divine soul mission and purpose here on earth. Activating your gifts as well. Let's see what comes in for you today. Oh, we'll go with that one. Okay, patience. So this is what you've got to focus on in the moment. Especially for me in the last week, the energy that's come in has been really heart-centered. So like I can really feel it. And I know that I work through the heart. So when there's something that's stuck there, I can feel it in my heart. A lot of you will feel the collective energies that's happening, you know, that's around at the moment. And a lot of you will feel your own energies. And I think in the moment, it's very important to stay patient with what is happening, to not try and understand it too much, to not try and, you know, pick it apart too much, but to just be in those emotions, those feelings, those energies, and say, this too will pass. I acknowledge you, I feel you, I see you. Rather than feeling this way, I would like to feel more free. I'd like to feel more peaceful. I'd love to bring in more love into my life, more ease, more grace. And then you set the intention for that to flow to you. And straight away, you can feel the energy changing. Straight away, you feel the energy of flow come in, that co-creative energy that's coming in to help you then create a new reality. So, patience at the moment is necessary. Look at that beautiful unicorn. Patience, pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work, and certainly at the moment, divine timing is like the synchronicities that's happening for people. This morning, I was driving, so I connected with the Dragon Realms yesterday. And my mum-in-law and I were talking about dragons yesterday, and like, you know, our soul family or our family here, my immediate family, and who in the family could be dragons and who could be, you know, angelic beings and all that kind of stuff. And I kind of look at these conversations with wonder, and I think like, okay, 5 years ago, 3 years ago, even 2 years ago, I would have never had these conversations. But as I was driving back from school after dropping my kids, I asked Spirit to reveal to me what my husband's true form looks like. And I immediately saw this amazing, gorgeous dragon. Now, previously I thought it was angelic because I've been shown him before, but only the wings, feathered wings. And this time they showed me his true form. Okay, so he is from the dragon realms as well. However, when I was driving here, I saw that and I kind of, oh, that's amazing. And I thought, well, I must tell my mum-in-law. When I got home, I started eating breakfast and completely forgot about it. And the next minute, she turns around and she starts talking to me and she says, my husband and her talked about this morning and we were talking about dragons. And straight away, that synchronicity of like, oh my gosh, I've got to remember to tell her. I've got to remember what to tell her what I saw and to share that information. And I feel like every time we do that, we anchor in the light, we anchor in new information, we bring through these light codes in that way. So it's showing up in various different ways, through angel numbers, through billboards. Don't hesitate to share the truth because you will feel the truth within. Now, just coming back to this card, it says be patient and play whilst you wait. Play whilst you wait. Be patient during this time, my lovelies. We are all preparing. We have been preparing ourselves for a massive frequency boost of note. We all are being upgraded. Our frequency, our DNA, our cells, our every single thing, our voices, our essence, the whole shebang is being upgraded in an incredible way. Do not be afraid. We are so supported. We are so held. The light, the frequencies of light that's coming through, the beings of light, the emissary, how can I put it? The powers at, not at B, but the power of light is so much more than the darkness. The darkness has no choice but to just dissolve, to dissipate, to be released. All those things, the programs that we thought was who we were, okay, all of that is being revealed and being shown, and it's for us to go, well, this doesn't feel like my truth anymore. This does not feel like my truth anymore. Now I am ready to receive, to become the new me. So I wanted to share that with you today. And I send you so much love and light. And if you do feel that you've got something bubbling up in you and you're not sure what it is, and you feel like, oh, you want to start speaking or toning or whatever, you know, get in touch with me. Let me help you. That's what I'm here to do. Activate and heal those parts of you. Heal those parts, those denser energies within you that's stopping you from being your highest frequency version in this time. It's time to let go of all the programs, the fear codes, the patterns, the habits, the pain, the wounding, the ancestral patterns that's been holding you in a space of contraction and locking you into place. It's so important in this moment that we all rise into the light as light, and share our magic, our wisdom, our stories, our medicine. All that's within us is available to us now to inspire, to heal, to raise the frequency, to raise the consciousness of our own selves and that of this world, this planet. And what we do now has an incredible knock-on effect to the universe. And the reason I'm saying that is because I can connect with light beings, Andromedans, Arcturians, even the Anunnaki that's broken free from that denser group of energies. There is a new group of Anunnaki beings that broke free from that energy of slavery, of control, of nonsense that was going on. And they are here as light workers in this time to bring through the truth codes that is here to help heal the control, the density, the frequencies of, fear as such, or those fear codes as such. And it's an incredible time to be alive. So listen to your heart, listen to your soul, listen to that voice within you. And if you need help in this moment to release yourself from struggle or pain or fear, or if you feel like you want to step into that next level greatness of who you are, please get in touch with me. That's why I'm here. I'm here to activate you, to awaken you to your divine gifts, the possibilities available to you right now. So much love and light to your beautiful souls. Have an amazing day. See ya. Bye.